Since Christmas time is fast approaching, I thought that I would describe how the French celebrate Christmas and discuss their different celebrations and traditions. France is predominantly a Christian nation, so Christmas is the main wintertime holiday that is celebrated there, and there are many traditions and celebrations that are deeply rooted in French history. To celebrate Christmas in France is a month-long ordeal. There's a month of festivities. There is the Strasbourg market, which is what is pictured here. There's the feast day of Saint Nicolas, the Fête des Lumières, and the Christmas Eve Mass. So I will discuss each of those as well as other Christmas time traditions. Saint Nicolas Day is December 6th. It's referred to as the feast day of Saint Nicolas. There are many parades and celebrations in honor of him. Saint Nicolas visits areas such as Alsace, Lorraine, Nord-Pas-de-Calais, and Brittany. Children receive gifts on Saint Nicolas Day sometimes, and there are even grand celebrations in Lorraine in honor of Saint Nicolas. This is how they envision Saint Nicolas. It's how he's typically dressed when he visits regions and towns for parades. The Strasbourg market is, of course, held in Strasbourg. It has been held there since 1570 and was originally in the cathedral in Strasbourg. Strasbourg has been named the capital of Christmas because of the market. It is also referred to as Christkindlmarkt, and there are stalls that feature fir trees, Christmas decorations, cribs, ornamental figures, culinary delights, and more. The Strasbourg market draws in many people from around the world, and every year they even have a different country that they refer to as an ambassador, and they display some of that country's Christmas or wintertime gifts and foods and celebrations. The Fête des Lumières is in Lyon, France. It is 4 days around December 8th. It has been held in Lyon since 1989, and because Fête des Lumières translates to Festival of Lights, the whole city of Lyon is covered in lights, such as this building. There are about 4 million spectators every year that come to Lyon simply for the Fête des Lumières, so it draws in many people. Christmas Eve Mass is a midnight Mass, and it is often, they sing Christmas carols and churches are lit with candles. Many churches have a manger, and here is Notre Dame, which is a famous cathedral in Paris. You can see the Christmas tree out front. The church is well lit with bright lights. People are funneling in. It's a joyous celebration welcoming in Christmas Day, and it is followed by Le Réveillon, which I will talk about next. Le Réveillon is a late dinner served after midnight Mass. It's often referred to as a feast and is a celebration with family and friends. People get together and just feast after the midnight Mass in celebration. Traditional dishes vary by region for Le Réveillon. For instance, in Burgundy, they serve turkey and chestnuts, and in Paris, they often serve oysters and foie gras at Le Réveillon. Le Père de Noël is Santa Claus in France. It literally translates to Father Christmas. Children put out shoes before going to bed for Le Père Noël. Originally, only wooden clogs, which were worker shoes, were acceptable for this, but now any shoes can be set by the fireplace or the tree and Le Père Noël fills them with goodies. In northern France, as I said, Père Noël brings small gifts on St. Nicholas Eve and then again on Christmas. Le Père Fouettard, which is Father Spanker, is St. Nicholas's partner. He gives bad children spankings when St. Nicholas gives them gifts. We don't really have an equivalent for this in the US other than the fact that that bad children get coal theoretically instead of gifts. That's about as close as what we have to Le Père Fouettard. Le Sapin de Noël is the Christmas tree, and it's found in homes, streets, shops, and offices. The fir tree was presented as the holy tree of Christmas in Strasbourg in 1605, so that is their traditional Sapin de Noël. It's decorated with family a few days before Christmas, so they don't decorate their Christmas trees a whole month in advance like many Americans do. They really wait until it feels like Christmas before they decorate their Sapin de Noël. It's decorated with candles, lights, tinsel, and colored lights, and gifts are hung in branches of the Sapin de Noël, in addition to the gifts that are found in the shoes from Père Noël. And this is a Christmas tree that's been elaborately decorated in a French shopping center. La Crèche is the nativity. In many French homes and churches, you can find La Crèche. They are made of little clay figures called Saints or little saints. Living crèche, or like live nativities, are commonly found in France now. And in the 16th century, the making of les crèches became common. So that's a big part of how they celebrate Christmas. And like I said, many churches have the nativities and the mangers, so that's certainly a large part of how the French celebrate Christmas and what they do. The Christmas carols that are sung around Christmas time, including at Midnight Mass, are they were first presented as part of live nativity scenes, and they were part of performances which are believed to have given way to French theater. Some Christmas carols that many of us know in English are Douce Nuit, which is Silent Night, literally translated, and Minuit Créchant, which is similar to our O Holy Night. Other wintertime songs that are sung in France are Mon Bonhomme de Neige, which is Frosty the Snowman, so many children know that song, and Vive le Vent, which is Jingle Bells. Christmas treats. There are delicious Christmas treats, of course, that are served in France around Christmas time. But some popular ones are La Bûche de Noël, which is the Yule log cake, which we don't do as often in the US, but they actually make a cake that looks like the Yule log, which is the log that's burned in the fireplace for Christmas. Le Pain Calendau is a Christmas loaf, which part of it is given to a poor person, so that's part of their making something for themselves, but also sharing it with those who are less fortunate, because obviously the French aren't quite as materialistic as us, given that many of their gifts are found hanging on branches of trees or in shoes. So it's not so much about the big gifts, it's just about sharing time with others. And the Galette de Roi is the Three Kings cake, which is what this picture is of. And the Galette de Roi is also served around other Christian holidays like Easter. I put together a list of Christmas vocabulary that I thought would be useful and fun. So Christmas in French is Noël. Christmas Eve is la veille de Noël. Christmas Day is le jour de Noël. An angel is un ange. A Christmas card is une carte de Noël. A Christmas present is un cadeau de Noël. December is décembre. And Merry Christmas is Joyeux Noël. So as you can tell, many of these words are cognates, which means that they look very similar in English and in French, and you can kind of translate them in your mind without necessarily knowing the language. Like an angel or an ange, if you saw it, you could probably determine it's an angel. Or a Christmas card, une carte, is fairly easy to translate. December obviously is an easy one. And even Joyeux Noel. If you know that Noel is Christmas, Joyeux looks very much like joyous. So those are some kind of easy vocabulary words that pertain to Christmas time. So next time you see someone around Christmas time, you can use those words to describe what's been going on, and you can even tell them Merry Christmas. I hope that you've learned a lot about how the French celebrate Christmas and why they do some things that we might find silly in America. The French have many old traditions that they still hold tight to. So I hope that you see that, and that someday you go to France and experience a French Christmas and get to take in the culture and understand why they do the things they do. So next time you see someone around Christmas time, tell them Joyeux Noel.